Emma. Once upon a time, in the peaceful village of Moribund, there lived a girl dressed in red, from her shoes to her dress and hood. Every garment echoed a vibrant color. One day, she strolled home to find the village replaced by an unsettling silence. I'm gonna do a deep voice here. No rustling leaves, no bird song. Only the villagers seemingly vanished. As she ventured deeper into the forest, her breath and footstep were the only audible companions, until a distant figure caught her eye. Approaching cautiously, the figure gradually revealed itself, morphing from the shadows into a wolf-like creature. Walking on two legs, it mimicked the movement of a wolf but bore an uncanny and terrifying semblance. As the girl locked eyes with this monstrous being, it attempted to communicate, its salivating mouth opening, yet no words emerged, only an unsettling silence. A surge of fear washed over her as she stumbled backward, unintentionally evading the wolf's attack. Panic gripped her, and she swiftly rushed between the bushes, her heart pounding, escaping the clutches of the silent terror that had befallen her village. Behind her, an unnatural mimicry of a wolf's howl, the once growing silence now enveloped her like a suffocating shroud. Desperation fueled her as she stumbled upon a familiar cabin, her grandmother's haven. Screaming for help, her pleas response in the oppressive quiet. The cabin stood eerily silent, unyielding to her calls. Closing in on the door, she shouted her grandmother's name only to be met with a haunting silence. Opening the door, the absence of life within her struck her like a physical blow. In her grandmother's room, a gruesome scene unfolded. Half a face remained, and her eye popped out and left it hanging, sticking to her cheek. An arm strewn on the floor, and the room bathed in red. Overwhelmed with terror, she broke down, but a creaking door cut through her despair. A masculine, bearded figure entered, sparking a glimmer of hope in her eyes, seeking assistance. She asked for help, but the man remained silent. As he approached, she noticed his awkward, unnatural walk. Once again, his mouth opened, attempting to speak, yet the chilling silence persisted. The man's transformation unfolded before her, and the hope that briefly flickered in her eyes extinguished. A scream erupted from her lips, a desperation plea for help, but it was abruptly cut short, swallowed by the haunting silence now dominated the scene. In the gruesome aftermath, the only wind's mournful whisper through her the trees remained, bones crunch, muscles tore, and blood splattered, painting the cabin in a gruesome red. As the screen slowly faded to black, the eerie silence lingered. See, I'm a fucking masterpiece of a writer, baby. Not really though. That was a fucking sarcastic joke. But yeah, I do admit though, I did use ChatGPT for the what was it called, for the grammar mistake and for some words to have similar meaning but same. It was supposed to be like there was a girl native to this land, but I realized that my fucking brain cells got confused, and I thought native means new. So I googled it, and native means actually old from the land. So I just changed it. So yeah, that's about it for this story.